I'm back. And oh boy, this past week, all I wanted to talk about is how split up the Genshin community is right now. Take a knife and slice it down perfectly down a square thing of butter. That is the Genshin fan base right now. Holy shit. So, I've been across Twitter, the terrible cesspool of Twitter where everyone argues and everyone takes opinions as facts and just whirls insults at each other all the time. That's Twitter, and it shows a lot of the fan base, and it's been a little wacky in the state of Genshin Impact right now. Like, half the fan base wants something, and then the other half wants something else. Now, let's get into that in this video. I just wanted to talk about it, and I don't know, man. The future of the series is going to be a little wonky because half the fan base wants a challenge, and the other half of the fan base kind of just wants to stroll around Mondstadt with their characters and take cute pictures. And by the way, I'm not shitting on anyone who likes to play a game a certain way. I'm not a gatekeeper. But there's a complete half of the fan base right now that wants end game content, wants more challenging content, and loved the Energy Amplifier event. That was the best thing added to Genshin. And in my opinion as well, yes, that was my favorite event added into Genshin. And now we got a whole group, the other half of the fan base right now, posting constant tweets and videos of the new event, Battlefront Misty Dungeon, completely being better than Energy Amplifier. And everyone's saying, oh, I couldn't even beat Energy. You needed to be a whale to beat Energy. All these crazy things. And what that half of the fan base wants is free gems from easy events, and they just want to go hang out in their teapot and look at their characters. And that's fine. But the thing about Genshin is there's a cap on the adventure rank and how strong you can get. And once you guys get to that point, which you will, you're going to be out of content. And let's remember, first and foremost, this is an action RPG game. The combat is action-based, and it's about building your teams. There's a huge emphasis on grinding out artifacts and getting your team as strong as possible. Now, there's an issue when your team becomes stronger than the content in the game, and you could literally beat everything. So the Energy Amplifier and the new Spiral Abyss and the new Azdaha boss fight are all perfect. Literally perfect. They're not too hard, you're just ass. And that's not even a bad thing. Your team just needs to be buffed a little bit. When you finally get to that point, because no matter what, if you keep playing Genshin Impact, you're going to get to a point where your teams are too strong. And it will get boring. Mark my words. The game doesn't need to be Dark Souls hard, but it needs to have challenges here and there, or else there's really nothing to grind for. And the entire point of Genshin Impact is grinding. So, yeah, I don't know what MiHoYo was supposed to do. This is kind of Nintendo's problem, where their fan base is so diverse and huge, they can't please everybody. And that's kind of happening with MiHoYo and Genshin Impact right now. Half the fan base wants something and has a very strong opinion towards it, and the other half wants the same easygoing experience, the same easy events we've been getting, little mini games. And Wind Trace was really fun. I think it should have been permanent. It should have stayed in the game instead of being an event, but it is what it is. Misty Dungeon is okay. I like it. I don't love it. Energy Amplifier was my type of shit. I really hope for more of that type of stuff, and I hope Genshin could learn how to appease both sides of the fan base. And a way to do that is leave something like Energy Amplifier in the game and also leave something like Wind Trace in the game. The problem is they keep throwing events at us that are limited time, and it helps a certain part of the fan base out, and then after 8 days it's gone and everyone gets pissed off again. And so Genshin's in a really weird spot. I personally love the game state right now. Eula and Yennefer are two of the funnest characters to play, and There's now difficulty in the game. The new Spiral Abyss is pretty damn hard. Definitely fair, though. And the Energy Amplifier event and the Oz the Hot boss fight was a good indicator of what MiHoYo wants to do. So I just ask this for the other 50% of the fan base that doesn't like hard content. Take a character you love, build them up really good, get your team comp going, and see if you find joy in that. I promise you, you will find joy from challenge and getting better at the game. Have a good day, guys.